Alright guys, welcome to the front seat. I'm going to be showing you guys how to use radar guided missiles in dogfight scenarios as well as long range. So let's open the game now. As you can see, I'm using Navy, so I'm just going to pop into a quick single player game and we're going to see how this works. Alright, first things first, you want to be in a Phantom, as the Phantom is the one with the radar guided missiles. Personally, as you can see here on this side of the screen, I like to use the air-to-air loadout, 4 AIM-9s, 4 AIM-7s, and 3 drop tanks. This gives me the range as well as the firepower that I need. Now the AIM-9s are a heat-seeking missile that fire within 5 nautical miles. Basically, if you keep the pipper on the target for a long, steady tone, fire, and it's a guaranteed hit. The AIM-7 is the one we're going to be looking at today. That's the radar-guided, semi-radar guided missile. Let's pop in and see what's going on. So here we go, load it up. Now before we launch, I'm going to show you guys how to actually use this. So as you can see, this large missile here, as well as this one, and the two in the back, are our AIM-7s. That's what we're going to use today. Let's pop into the cockpit. Now as you can see, we have 2 small radar screens. This one here on the right indicates where you are being spotted from. It'll show you the direction that a SAM can see you or that other enemy aircraft can see you. We're not going to be worrying about this today. This is what we're going to be worried about. This is our main radar screen. Now our main radar screen has a few modes. It has a scanning mode, as you can see, from side to side. This will show you where other aircraft are and what attitude they are in relation to you. Forward, to the side, turning. Then we have our bore sight mode, which is what I personally use for dogfights. This, when you lock on to a target, it will automatically lock on and you will be able to fire. I personally like to use this within 5 nautical miles as this is easier. Let's turn it to scan mode and change the range to 25 nautical miles. Let's see how this works. Alrighty. I'm going to try to quicken up the taxi here. Alright. So as you can see, our radar is still scanning, even though we're on the ground, or on the carrier in this case. Keep it to full. Let's go. So we've lifted off of the ground, immediately climb to a high altitude, and we can already see an aircraft. Alright, let's go and attack it. First things first, radar to 5 nautical miles, and we're going to switch the mode to bore. Also switch weapons to AIM-7s. That's our radar guided missile. So what I'm going to do is, without stalling or using too much fuel, I'm going to turn onto him. Now you're going to see on the radar screen there's a circle and a dot. I want to keep that dot as close to the center of the circle as possible. Once I feel comfortable, about 2 seconds, I can fire. Fox 3. As you can see, the missile is tracking, but it has not found its target. That's because the target is turning and it's way too much for the missile. So what we're going to do is we're going to speed up and try to catch up to it and get close. There we go, he's going straight. Perfect time to fire. Fox 3. Now you want to keep that dot in the center of that circle. As you can tell, he sees me firing, so he's turning. We're going to break off of this guy, as he's a bit too mean of a target. I did see another MiG right there. 3 nautical miles. Blacking out. There he is. Now he's pretty close. And Fox 3. Now he was way too close, as you can tell. Now we're on our last missile. You only get 4 of these. So we're going to try to take him out. Land. Resupply. And then I'll show you the scanning way of doing things. Radar locked. Fox 3. And I'm dropping my tanks on the bit lighter, more maneuverable. And splash 1. As you can tell, it's still locked because it still sees it. And I kept that dot right in the middle. What we're going to do is we're going to... Oh, he's hit us. Checked. So as you can see, that was a rather efficient way, other than the fact that I'm not very good. It was a very efficient way of taking somebody out. That way you can keep your AIM-9s for closer, tighter turning dogfights. Now when I take off, I'm going to show you the scanning technique. I like to use that for long range, or just to find other aircraft. Just be aware that the scanning way will also show friendly as well as enemy aircraft. Let's taxi up. Turn on our radar, 25 nautical miles, and scan. Check our controls. And launching. Gear up. Good speed. For this demonstration, I'm going to dump my fuel tanks. I'm going to leave one. We should have enough fuel. Alrighty, now immediately you can see on the radar I have a contact. 2 contacts. Now the fact that I know that there's no friendly aircraft in the area, I can tell that they're enemy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see how close they are. Starting at 5 nautical miles, going to 15, and I see one. I'm going to try to put him in the center. If you see here, I can press select, which will select my target. I'm going to select the farther one. If I push lock, that'll lock onto him. There we go. I'm locked on, even though I can't see him. The radar can see him. I'm happy. Okay. Pipper is in the center, or Pipper in the center. Fox 3. There he is. He is on visual range. Now that we've fired, you can see it's tracking him. And splash 2. Now we're going to turn around. Try to find... Oh, there we go. There's another person there. Again, we're going to select him. Lock. There we go. Now that we've selected and locked him, he's in the center. Firing. You're going to hit him before you see him in this case. Sam's fired upon me, so I'm going to take evasive maneuvers. I'm going to try to shake this Sam. So as you can see, that is how you use the radar guided missile. For any questions, contact me. I am ROI MI99 on the servers. Or if you see me here online, my call sign is Viper. Let's land, sign out.